Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
No,
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. And we are here to help you by selling you watches. You should go to eCard. What is it?
it's Egard
eCardwatches.com.
watches. Wow, you're good.
eCardwatches.com / here to help. You can put in promo code HELP and get 15% off.
Yeah,
And we get a little bit of money too from it. So
and I'll use it to buy a fucking watch because they are cool watches.
they are cool watches. I like them. There were several on there I saw that I liked.
You know, I mean, speaking of buying stuff, you know what I bought recently?
What?
So I got this shirt. You want to go ahead and read what this shirt says?
No.
Just
No.
read what it says.
No.
Just read
No.
the shirt.
I'm not reading the
Abby,
shirt.
just eat
And
the-
why are you planning on wearing that?
Just read the shirt.
I like how you said eat for a second.
Yeah.
You just
Okay,
economics it. I can't do it.
It says it's a shirt that says "Who ate all the pussy."
I just don't say that word, okay? I can't make it's one of those things I can't make it happen.
It says "Who ate all the pussy." I also got this hat over here.
Where are you planning to wear it?
A rave.
A rave. Okay.
And then I got this shirt, and
What is
like it says,
Bigfoot is real. Oh,
"Bigfoot is real," and he tried to eat my ass. Is what
You're
they
the
wanted it
most
to say.
obnoxious person.
That's what they wanted to say. Like, oh, he tried to eat my ass. But the way I read it is, Bigfoot is real, and he tried to eat my ass. So,
Is that not what it says?
No,
I
it's-
thought that was the point.
no,
I,
I
thought
don't
that
think it
the-
was. I don't think it was. I think it was like Bigfoot's real. He tried to eat my ass. Like he tried to, not Bigfoot is real. He tried to eat my ass.
It's a pretty big mistake to make.
It seems to me, yeah.
It's a pretty big mistake.
But yeah, I do that with
You're
Who
like
Ate All
the-
the Pussy. This is a fucking great outfit. I'm gonna wear it to work.
You're the most obnoxious person in the world, is what you
100%.
are.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
We were just talking about that off air before the show. We're like 30 minutes freaking late starting recording because we're talking about how much of an asshole Bryden is everywhere he goes.
I am looking for it. I can't find it because I can't find a good quality one. But I'm looking for a Squirt Soda T-shirt as well. Just a
Yeah.
squirt. So
my goodness.
that's good. I did find one that says "Stand 6 foot back. I'm a squirter."
That's disgusting. All of that is disgusting.
Yeah,
But I
it's
will
hilarious.
say that Squirt is the official soda of the Here to Help podcast. Actually, because I made myself a drink and it's just like bourbon, lemon juice, like a passion fruit syrup, and just topped it with a bunch of Squirt soda. And it's actually
what's your
really
problem?
good. It's actually really good.
Ew! Oh, clip that. Nasty.
And there's some fancy cherries in there.
I don't know what those are, but they sound too much. I don't want to hear about the fancy
goodness,
chairs.
that
in your
reminds me.
squirt.
It would be a much longer story if I told you why that reminds me of this, but we were out to dinner last night and our waitress just started having this whole like
Orgasm.
girl talk.
Oh.
Like I'm her like I'm her bestie about like how she just is this big old like 6 foot tall and like chunky but not like obese, but she's got some extra weight black woman with like big hair. And it's a look, okay? It's like
Yeah.
a type of person, and she looked really tough and cool.
I'm
but
not
she's just, like-
necessarily not into it, by the way, either.
Okay,
like
yeah.
if she's got the hourglass thing going on, or she's got
No,
like the
not at
no?
all.
Oh, never mind. then.
No, it's like a fridge,
Oh no.
like a Latina woman.
Oh well, that's not true.
Like an older one. You know what I
Oh,
would think
yeah.
of the fridge shape. But anyway, I ordered a cake. And I'm eating it and I said, the cake was really good. She just has this whole like big girl talk conversation with me in front of my husband who's just sitting there like, okay, I guess I'm not here then, about how she can't stop eating desserts. Like if she eats breakfast, she wants a donut after. And if she eats lunch, she wants ice cream after. And if she eats dinner, she wants cake after. And I'm just standing here like, this woman is clearly overweight, and she's telling me about her eating disorder, and I'm just nodding my head and yes, girling, because I think that's what she wants from me. And I'm
You know,
really, really doing her a disservice encouraging these bad habits. And this went on for so long where she's just going on about, I just feel like it took forever for her to just keep telling me how much she needs to eat donuts after every meal. And it's just, yeah,
she was a black
yeah,
girl.
I get it. Yeah, black girl. She was just so.
You know what you're supposed to do? You know,
What?
you'd be hanging out right now if you would have done this.
Yeah.
You go, you're.
You're.
That's like I don't know what it means, but it's like a black thing of positivity.
I was doing some yes queening, you know. But I sound so white, so it just seems awkward.
You were like, yes, queen.
It's like you go, girl. Like,
Girl power. Being a fat piece of fucking shit. Diabetes. And high heels. Diabetes.
He's dancing.
Because girls run the world. Yeah. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get some donuts.
It was so funny. It's like because I was eating a cake, she just had to dump that on me. She was so like, we were friends in that moment. Like, we known each other for years and we're just hanging out, having coffee kind of vibe. It's like, what is going on here?
Why don't you just be your friend then?
I should be her friend. I should go back to the restaurant soon and see if I can find her. And
Well,
it's
I'm
really
sure
great.
she's not hard to miss.
Yeah, no, she was so tall.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the tall, like if she's like 6 foot tall and
She was definitely taller than me.
good God, that's a bit much. That's
Yeah.
like what is it? The Nephilim.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
This woman was massive, just height wise. She was very stocky. Like, I don't know. Like, she
Softball
looked
player.
like she could, like, if I was going to get in a fight, I want her with me.
That's who you
100%. Over most guys I know. I want her.
going for the tag
she could
team
just-
title.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, fair then. I don't know. I haven't seen any fat giant black women recently. I don't know. I got to renew my license. I didn't renew it. I had to change the address. I got to do that online, so that was fine. Thank you, Florida. I had to do that online, so I didn't have to head down to the fucking DMV and see, you know, those
Yeah,
monstrosities.
you're missing out.
As you know, take a number, sit there. I did see my my photo though. God damn, it's a terrible photo. Like, one, I was probably 15, 20 pounds heavier, and then I didn't have the beard, and I just like, it's just this fat white face, and I hadn't had a haircut in a while either, kind of like now. But it was like, it's pretty bad. And it looks like I don't know if anybody remembers Nick Jr., the guy Face. Just a big blue face on the screen. That's what it fucking looks like. My dumb, round, faggot head just taking up the whole fucking thing. It's
That's
god
just what
awful.
you look like.
That's not true. That's not true. I've got more on camera time than you do. All right.
Well, sure.
People know that's not true.
Okay, but you said you have a faggot face, and that's true.
Well, that is true.
And no, I think you said faggot head.
Yeah. No, that's, I mean, that is true. Yes, it's definitely faggotly shaped.
So yeah, my ID picture is pretty horrific because okay, I learned to drive at like 14 and I did well, but when at some point I developed like anxiety around it, it was very sudden out of nowhere. So I didn't get my license until I'd already had 2 kids. Okay, so anyway, and I would have panic attacks.
So
trying to drive,
wait, 2 kids. Why. You were 15 by then.
It was 21. No, I think it was 23.
I didn't get my fucking license till I was 24. Yeah. I drove around plenty, but I didn't get mine till I was fucking 24, dude.
Yeah, so it was about the same time period as you, but it was because I was having like panic attacks at unprotected lefts and stuff, which is like it's people like honking behind you because you can't like I'm yielding. I'm supposed to yield. Just let me yield. Wait till it's green, and I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like gonna throw up when I go in for the test, and that's when they took my picture for it, and I was like really bloated or something, and I wasn't wearing any makeup. My hair was oily. It needed it was so bad because I don't know, and I just look like I'm going to vomit. And I had a bunch of baby weight on me because I just had a freaking baby.
It was like
So, yeah,
it
it's
just
so
it's
bad.
like eyes green, skin green, hair green.
Yeah, we don't know what color her hair is because it's coated in so much oil. Like, I don't know. I was doing the no shampoo thing at the time. Okay, it was supposed to be healthy, but it just made me look like I hadn't showered in weeks.
They're like gender indeterminable.
Yes, it was so. And I remember the first time I got pulled over was just a few months after that because I didn't know that you have to slow down when a cop is in the shoulder or whatever to go past. Like I did, and people wouldn't let me in. I don't know. It was the thing, but I don't even know if it's a law. But he just pulled me over to like explain it to me basically, and my hands were shaking so bad it was like a cartoon. Like if you were like making it as cartoonish as possible, so with hand shaking in a movie, and he's like, what are you drinking, ma'am? Can you hold up your drink? And like just asking me all these questions. I'm like, sir, I'm so sorry. I just got my license. And he's like looking at it and he's like, ma'am, you're 24 years old. I don't believe that. And
Look it
it's
up,
just
motherfucker.
like, why are you like, I was so terrified. I just, I didn't like he was just like explaining something. Like it's courteous to like be more careful when a cop is pulled over on the side of the road. And like I don't know. It was weird.
Before we get into these dear Abbeys, if you have any, I've
I
got a
do
real
have
fun
one.
story about this,
Yeah.
about getting pulled over when you first got your
Dude,
license.
I was terrified.
I was cool as a cucumber. I was working at this pizza place out in Wisconsin, and this is like I do not do this shit anymore. I'm 35. I'm an adult. I'm like a granny driver. I'm really on people about don't do this type of shit. I was going to a New Year's party, and it was like fucking 40 minutes away or some bullshit after I got off of work at midnight or something. And we are like drinking fucking shitty, not champagne, sparkling wine at the fucking pizza joint, all of that. And then I got to drive 40 minutes. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be fine. And I'm in a new area. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I turn and then I go into a parking lot. This is like pre fucking GPS is really good, right? I think I had like an actual GPS device. Like we didn't
Oh,
even
wow.
have Google Maps. This is a long time. I mean, I'm 23, 24, something like that. And I turn and I go down the wrong way on a street, which to be fair was rather confusing. But I saw the cop parked in the parking lot. But what saved me was I didn't turn left on the red, and I just sat there, and then it turned green, and I went, and then he pulls me over right away. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm fucked. And he was super nice. And I was like, I'm sorry. I just got my license. He was like, no problem. Let me run your shit real quick. You're good. So, okay, what you're going to want to do, because he saw that I had just gotten my license, maybe like
Yeah.
4 months ago. And was like, okay, go around this way and do not turn in this way. You're good. And then I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm still drunk. He has no idea. And I made it to just go.
He
But
probably just thought you were nervous once he saw that you just got your license.
yep.
That's great. That's
Yep,
just great.
it was real nice.
Whereas I got the freaking opposite. He just thought I was on crack or something.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
see
He's
the
like
face.
inspecting everything. I'm surprised he didn't like the way he was behaving. I'm surprised he didn't want to like search the car because I've been in the car with my mom before when a cop searched it for drugs. It felt very similar the way he was behaving.
The worst time that this was again in Wisconsin. I at the same pizza place. We drank so much that night, and then I just passed out in the parking lot, and it's like it's Wisconsin, so it's like negative 48 degrees, like it's like super crazy. And I had some water in there. Cop comes by, we passed out. Cop comes by, tapping on the window, and thank God I'm such a libertarian because he was like, "Well, you don't seem drunk, but can you do a breathalyzer?" I go, "Sir, you just said that I do not seem drunk. I can't consent to a breathalyzer." I gave him my whole thing. And I was like, I'm not trying to be a hassle. And he goes, well, you are. And then he came back and he was like, okay, just go. It's amazing that he did not try to pull me over again.
Yeah.
But I got out of there, again, hammered. I do not drive drunk. If I've had one, I will not fucking drive.
Yeah, I just get paranoid that I'm gonna like
Crash and
I
kill
don't
people.
know, like yeah, I am like zoned in on the road when I drive. Like if people are talking to me in the passenger seat, I can't hear them. I can sing along to music because that's like a mindless thing. You have the words memorized. You don't have to think about it. but that's it. Like if someone's trying to talk to me and I'm driving, I have no idea what they're saying.
I,
So yeah, if I'm intoxicated if I have one drink, I can't do it. I refuse.
yeah, I don't know. Well, and I mean, and this is such an alcoholic fucking statement. Um, if I get a DUI, I can't drink anymore. Why the fuck would I drive drunk? It's not worth it. I can afford an Uber. Wherever we are in the world, I'm pretty sure I could get an Uber, right? Fuck that. Fuck that. It's such a hassle. I've seen DUIs destroy people's entire lives. It's like,
yeah.
you know, that drink cost you $40,000. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know, like, because you're like, oh, yeah, I got fired from my job. And I, you know, now they got this little thing you got to blow into in my fucking car. And like, oh, which I've blown into those on people's cars before because I was more sober than they were. I was a hellion back in the day, but not anymore. Not anymore. Now I'm a responsible adult. And I don't do that shit. You shouldn't do that shit if you're listening and you're young. It's not worth the risk.
It's dangerous. People die in car wrecks all the freaking time.
I don't care if you die. Don't get arrested.
Car explode.
Was it in Die Hard?
No. Oh. It was on the road. Like they were just speeding really, really fast and just slammed right into like the wall on the freeway.
So you just live in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. It was insane.
Right,
it was insane. And I didn't even like, it took me a minute to like register what had happened. It's just so fast and shocking.
And then also she saw this guy that, you know, they froze him and then he was hitting with a hammer and he shattered.
I did. That was pretty cool.
Full of shit.
I'm serious. It really did happen.
Yeah, cars explode. That's what they're known for. Is
well, it was a fire. I couldn't see the car, but I saw very suddenly a giant plume of smoke and flames shooting up. Like, I'm sure,
they do catch on fire, but they don't just explode.
Okay, whatever. It's close enough to exploding.
It's not, though. It's not. It's completely different. Do the show. Just do the Dear Abby. It's not even basically the same.
No, it is. It's exactly the same, Bryden. It is exactly the same.
The car didn't explode. The engine fucking exploded. That's different.
Okay, what is the most important part of a car, in your opinion?
It's not about the status of the car.
Okay, Bryden, if my brain exploded right now, would you say that I exploded? Or would you do this weird semantic thing
I would say that you had an aneurysm.
No, I mean like an explosion, like smoke and fire shooting out of my face.
I would say that you spontaneously combusted.
Like, more semantics. I don't...
It's not semantics. These are like, this is insane. What you're saying is stupid.
It's like, dude, no, people were arguing with me on Twitter the other day
Good.
About whether or not exercise pants exist because they think they're called leggings. It's retarded.
No, exercise pants exist.
Leggings are a different thing.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, but like, why?
Well, because they don't know because they don't know anything about clothes. That's why.
No, but they were so adamant.
Well, I mean, people adamantly lie or misinformed all the time. That's not a big deal. Yeah, exercise pants are a thing. Leggings are a different thing, for sure. You can use leggings as exercise pants, but yeah, they're different shit.
And then, well, it's different materials. So you wouldn't want to use leggings because they wouldn't, like, well, first of all, they're not, like, as good at holding everything in, if that's what you're looking for, like shape.
Not everybody is trying to hold what's left of their vagina into their pants, okay?
That's not, okay, whatever. But also, it's not like a moisture wicking fabric. It's just cotton or something.
Listen, we don't need to hear about this fucking...
I was just saying. But,
you bring it out to make a drink.
He was also saying...
I might be one of the most disgusting people on the planet.
I can't breathe. I don't know why. Okay.
Too funny. I'm too funny.
It was just shocking is what it was. It's not the same thing.
It's what we call in the business a callback.
Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. Okay. Dear Abby, my weirdo neighbors always set off illegal fireworks over Memorial Day weekend. Do I get my own fireworks and accidentally launch them into the side of their house?
Nope.
You're Chinese, so I know you know about using fireworks as weapons.
They are right.
I'm not Chinese.
You are. You're Chinese.
I'm a ninja, though.
Yeah. They're making a movie out of that, by the way. That woman
They
is.
are really?
Yeah, that woman's making a movie.
I love her so much. My favorite thing when I first saw that video of just her like singing the song to people at the party, I went down a rabbit hole and like found the original music video, and then like
staged.
her. And then well, no. So she's just a dumb blonde woman who had a Chinese friend who they had a dumb joke and they just screw with people all the time because they don't have real jobs, right? And they came up with this idea for a joke song and they did like a whole dumb music video where he's like, the Chinese guy who like, it is just like, he's like a robber or something and he's like coming after her and she has to train to be a ninja to fight him off. And
no,
like,
they're doing a whole movie on it.
Okay, but anyway, her response video is just like, I don't understand. I thought it was pretty funny. And you know, my friend that played the character Chang in it, he thought it was funny too. And he's Asian. And it was just like, she's so cute.
She's an actress.
So cute.
There's no way this is legit. She knows what she looks like. She's an actress. I guarantee
I love her,
it.
though. Well, so was Paris Hilton. Do you think that's her real voice?
No, I know it's not.
No.
I love Paris. I don't know what Paris's real voice sounds like. Of course.
They all do that. Like, it's just, yeah, it's so cute, though. It's so cute. I love it. That's a bit that I especially appreciate. I don't know why.
I mean,
just dumb, like Legally Blonde stuff. I don't know.
Great movie. I love Legally Blonde.
Just, it's so cute.
Just can't believe you bring up Paris Hilton to me like I don't know the original Kim Kardashian.
I'm just saying it's not like, yeah. And Kim was like her assistant.
You know that
the whole idea for. Anyway, none of this is answering the Dear Abby question.
Oh, well, the answer is don't commit arson. Don't commit arson. I don't know, just a thought.
But okay, so I think I understand what you're saying here. We cannot, on a public podcast,
or even privately,
arson.
Or even privately, I would not endorse arson. I think what you should do is look up your local laws, and then if you're really going to be a butthole about it, call the police. And go, hey, they've got illegal fireworks that they're setting off.
They're not going to do anything.
Probably not.
I don't care.
But I mean, you know what they will do something about? Arson.
Well, only if you get caught.
I don't want to be brought into some fucking
obviously do not. Obviously,
Kansas.
You should not commit arson.
There's just some bullshit case out in fucking Wyoming that I'm gonna have to go fly out there, testify for. Did so and so say that they were going to shoot fireworks at them? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, they did. That's not a thing I want to be a part of. I want part of it.
Okay. Well,
don't do it, if even just for my sake. And I know they're gonna like me more than you because.
No. Obviously, they like me more. You have to tell us, sir. Who do you like more?
Or don't, actually.
No, I think everyone needs to know. I would like more people to tell us because I just think it's a little suspicious that for 2 episodes in a row, 3 if you count a bonus episodes, you've said Brydogs attack like 50 times, and guess who has attacked me of your Brydogs? No one.
Yeah.
No one has.
No, I am a little mad about that.
In fact, people stopped attacking me.
I am a little mad about that. I'll be honest.
I've had a good couple weeks of people not attacking me very much.
You hear that, Brydogs? You hear that? You're making me look foolish.
Yes, you look foolish because secretly the Brydogs are really bitches. Yeah. They're on my side. They're just fooling you to screw with you. It's a bit.
Guys, you know she's married, right? Get her. Just fucking attack. You don't have to fucking white knight or
simp. The problem is people like my husband too, so.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're very scared of your husband that they don't know.
I didn't say they're scared of him. I said everyone likes him.
I'm sure they really
He was on Twitter for a long time. A lot of people know him.
Husband that they don't know.
Some of these people know him. Every time I post about him, someone comments, "Bring him back. We miss him. We love him."
Those are bitches. Those are bitches.
Those are bitches.
Those are not
but
the
your Brydogs are all secretly bitches.
No, they're not. They're too busy. New video games come out. New Mountain Dew flavors come out. They're busy people.
Okay, so what you should do is find out
You
what
should
is
shoot
the
fireworks
most.
at Abby's place. Actually, that's the only thing.
Okay,
Just
now you're endorsing arson.
only towards our enemies.
That's a fair policy, I suppose.
If you burn down Abby's house with fireworks, you get all of the bonus episodes for free for a year.
Is that really worth it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It is 100% worth an arson charge. And if it is worth an arson charge, then it must be worth a lot of money. So you should give us money.
I'll even give you a fucking E-Guard watch. Fuck it.
See, that's how valuable
And some
our bonus
and you know
episodes
what?
are.
And I'll give you some Mitragaya fucking kratom as well. Listen, just
Okay, you can't just give people drugs.
they are legal, and we're still trying to get that figured out. But like, just if you're gonna shoot fireworks,
that figured out.
well, it was there before. You didn't do it, and I had to reapply. It's a whole ordeal.
Oh yeah, because I don't want to sell drugs.
I take kratom every day.
Yes, and you literally have your arm up like you're tweaking right now as we speak. I can see your video.
I have an itch.
Well, I can't see you scratching. I just see you acting like a retard with your arm.
I just have an itch on my elbow.
Okay.
Sorry, I got to scratch an itch.
It's very unfair today because he can't see me. I refuse to turn my camera on today. I got a facial treatment. I went to a face spa. I would be very careful with my wording from here on out. The treatment at a face spa. And, dude, I went in there and someone else paid for everything as a gift. So she's just like, I'm going to give you the best packages.
I'm going to give you the best package with the best facial.
Exactly. And then,
exactly like
so
that. That's what happened.
She's like all sweet and stuff, and she said that she was like, oh, do you have kids? And I said, yes, I have 3. And she just didn't believe me, and she was like, you're so skinny. So that was a good confidence boost. I liked her at first, but then she started stabbing me in the face.
Humble brag alert.
I do those a lot.
They're not flattering.
I'm skinny.
People just tell me. They're just like,
they just
you're
tell me,
too
like,
pretty to have 3
they
kids.
do.
They do that. They just say that.
They do. They literally do. They're like, you have 3 kids? You're so skinny. Oh my goodness, you look like a princess.
Yeah, I went to go get measured for a suit the other day, and they were like, sir, we can't possibly make for a suit for you. Your dick is too
You're
large.
too short.
It's not what they said. It's not what they said. I've had plenty of suits. They are difficult to find. That is true. Because
you to hem all the pants up. You look like a child playing dress up. I'm sorry, did I go too far? Oh no, he was just working on a burp. Okay. So anyway, so I get there and she just starts stabbing me in the face with stuff, like with needles, and like she's like, you're gonna feel a little pressure, and it's like the pain is so bad, my eyes are like watering out of control, and then she's like, this is gonna tingle, and she just like jams this like thing into my face in like 7 or 8 spots that it felt like there's like 5 needles on there or something, and she must have injected my face with something because it wasn't like the micro needling, because that's like all over the face, right? You don't just jam it in like 5 to 7 spots, right? So there's something in my face.
Where were the spots? Because it's probably areas that need work.
It was like my forehead, and then like 3 points on the cheek, and then 1 on my chin.
Yeah, it sounds like where you get zits.
No, it wasn't on the zits though. That was a different.
No,
like it was just she just jabbed it into my skin.
It's problem areas.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
But it was just like 1 quick jab. It wasn't like... Anyway, I don't know what it just seemed strange to me.
Abby's so fucking stupid that she thought this was collagen, by the way.
I don't know. I don't know what they're putting in my face. Okay, all I know is she's stabbing me with needles a million times, and then she's like dermaplane scraping my face, and then like... and suctioning and stuff, and the whole time she's like humming, and she's so cheery. She's like, no pain, no gain, ha ha ha. Like,
the suctioning was sucking all the fucking blackheads out of it.
Yeah, dude, I am shocked at how many she found, because I couldn't see those.
Well, yeah,
I have a magnifying mirror, and I couldn't see them at all.
They're literally everywhere. Every single pore you have has fucking bullshit in it. That's every person. Like, you're not particularly dirty for that reason. I mean,
dirty.
you
I hope
are.
so,
You
because I felt
are.
very dirty after today. Just the amount of things she was doing to my face. But she kept
Nah.
saying I had good skin. She said that my skin is very plump and tight for my age. What
Well,
does
you're
that
certainly
mean?
plump.
I'm not even 30 years old. What do you mean for my age my skin looks good? What does that... Am I supposed to have wrinkles?
I mean, you do have wrinkles.
There's just a couple lines forming.
So, I mean, here we're moving the
Yeah.
goalpost here. Like, yeah,
we're,
you do
we're
have
gonna
wrinkles,
move it
dickhead.
real freaking far.
You do
is what
have
we're
wrinkles,
gonna do.
dickhead. I've
have,
seen
like, a
them.
line on my forehead. I
seen
have the
it.
same one as you on your forehead. I could see it right now.
Yeah,
but
that
mine's
one-
not as bad.
Oh,
but that's not fair
that
because
Tucker
you're like,
wrinkle. Yeah.
yeah. I just think I'm starting. I'm gonna get that in a few years. I feel like because if I could just see it coming. But I
Yeah.
think that's because I just look like I think everyone's stupid all the time. Like that's what my husband told me is
100%
that
it.
when I smile about like he did something nice for me, he just assumes I'm thinking like that idiot because the way my face looks.
I covered them up with the
Yeah.
mustache, but I got
That's freaking,
got
some
dimples.
lines
I
there.
got crow's feet. I got this is where you see most of my wrinkles because I've spent most of my life going.
Yeah, it's the face that you make. It's happy. It's a happy face.
It's a villain who is about to get away with his plans. Face is what it is.
So my point here, I think I just look smug and amused, basically. Like those two things at the same time. Just like crooked smile, like look at this stupid asshole. And it's like the problem is that I'm smiling because he did something nice for me. I'm giving a completely wrong impression, apparently.
So you just look like a fucking bitch.
Yes! And I think it's just because I do look like that a lot, just not towards him, towards other people, and he just assumes. I don't know.
I don't know.
But what I'm trying to get at
Get that Tucker wrinkle. That's what I got.
that I got out of the face spa appointment looking like a monster. Just blotches and holes in my face and just like pimples to the surface that were not on the surface before and stuff. So I refused to do the camera today. That was the entire point of that story.
I don't know who you're trying to impress. I can't think of
I'm
you as
not.
any more ugly.
I'm not
so...
trying to. I look horrible right now. I look
I'm
really
sure.
horrific. Like
and
they
what do you
said,
think you look like on most weeks?
I look great most of the time.
Okay.
If I don't look like $1 million tomorrow, if I don't have the best skin in the
it should
world
be a
after
few days.
24 hours, she said at minimum 24 hours. Yeah.
She's full
But
of
if
shit.
dude, I really hope because I can't wear makeup.
Yeah.
Like I really hope this goes away quickly.
3 days.
Yeah. I better look good at the end of it. And immediately after, she's like just stabbed my face 1 million times, and she goes, "So, did you like that? Do you want to come every month?" It's like, bitch, you just used $400 worth of serums on my face. I know this costs $400. I read the thingy. Like, no, I'm not paying you $400 a month to stab my face.
Well, you only need some of it every month. I mean, you know.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Like I don't do
But
that
still,
shit,
it would
'cause I
still
don't
be
need
like
to.
$100. It would still be like $100 a month. Like that's just
nothing.
too much.
$100 a month to fucking.
I'm
are you talking
a
about?
cheapskate. I don't know.
Just get the fucking like. I use like facial cleanser that Erica got me, and then I got like I've been using the shit because I thought I had
The eye
bags under
stuff?
my eyes.
That's good.
And then I've got a mask I use once a week.
See, that's good. Yeah, the lady did manage to convince me to get like some specific products and like have a real like nice fancy regimen going.
Buy those on Amazon.
I didn't buy them from her. She
Okay.
convinced me to get them, as in I didn't buy what she was selling me because it was $180 per product or something. Like it was like one was like $130 and one was like $200, and like it was like, anyway, I was sitting there listening. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get all those things, but not from you. Sorry. And she was just like, yeah, okay, I get it.
My dentist tried to sell me a fucking $80 tube of toothpaste that I found on Amazon for $16. Same brand, same everything.
Yeah, they'll do that. All these places are gonna do that, and I bet I could even find the same brand. But I'm not even gonna look for the same brand because
Well, just look at the
whatever.
ingredients. Yeah, just look
Yeah,
at the ingredients and figure it
but
out.
it's like well, she told me it was gonna be mostly like vitamin C, retinol, better sunscreen, stuff like very basic stuff.
Makes sense.
I just don't have like a real. I use a face cleanser morning and night and do masks for fun.
This is a really boring
Okay, I'm
podcast.
sorry. I'm sorry. None of this matters. We are going to move on to our Reddit advice segment,
So
okay?
your advice was to burn down your house as well, right? Got it?
No,
Okay. So yeah,
no,
anyway,
that's
moving
not.
on.
Okay, wait, no.
Do.
No, I think. Do. Please don't burn down my house.
Burn
my
down her house.
friend.
I'm gonna have to make a drink soon. Burn down her fucking house. This stupid fucking bitch ruining the podcast, by the way.
I'm doing. You know what? This podcast wouldn't exist without me.
Yeah, and maybe some
I'm the
people are starting to
ultimate-
think. Maybe some people are starting to think that that's a good thing. Do you ever think that maybe
What
you're
does that
ruining both
mean?
of our reputations here?
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I'm a top class comedic podcaster with
I know.
quick
I mean the
wit.
statement,
And...
the actual words you said.
Oh, I don't remember
are you
what I
trying to?
said.
I said this podcast wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me, and you said, "Did you ever think that people might think that's a good thing?" But yes, you're saying it's a good thing that the podcast exists.
No,
'Cause
I'm
here.
saying
I
that
don't understand.
I'm saying that maybe it's bad because of what your interactions have become. I mean, I've been trying to train you to become a quick-witted comic, and it turns out you're just a silly laundry machine that complains
Don't
about
even
facial
do that
measurement.
well.
Oh, I know you don't, because I guarantee you there's fucking goddamn laundry sitting beside you right now.
That's why the camera's off.
Yeah,
There's just
I
piles
know.
of laundry lining the wall.
Not that hard.
I didn't even go to the spa today. I just made all that up.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Um,
I'm gonna take a pee.
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pee.
The other thing I didn't mention though, okay, is that I got like a scalp massage, but she got all the oils in my hair, okay, and I have bangs. I don't know if you've ever seen like a woman when she wakes up in the morning that has bangs, but they're just like sticking up everywhere.
I've never seen a woman when she
Okay.
wakes up in the morning. I'm already gone.
Okay.
I'm out of there.
Whore.
Men can't be horse.
moving
Men can't
on.
be horse. Men
Yeah.
are just legends.
Yes.
Men are just legends.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
I don't
life.
know. I don't make the rules. All right. You know who makes the rules? Men.
And you're not one, so that's why you don't make the
I'm not
rules.
part of that. I'm not part of the fucking squad. You think I'm out there with like Trump and Andrew Tate and fucking Tom Cruise gets in there.
You know what? Speaking of the top G, Mr. Andrew Tate. Okay,
Love him. Love him.
The
We should
top
do the
G.
show, but I love him.
He is advocating for buying your woman lots of expensive gifts.
Yeah.
She wants a handbag, buy her 10. And you know what? I think he's making some good points here lately.
I buy Erica shit all the fucking time. All the fucking time.
It's a great thing to do.
All the fucking time. That's
Yeah,
just
you're
what
such
you
a
do.
good person. Now
Yeah,
you're
I
bragging.
literally am. No, I literally am.
Anyway, the point is, so I walk out of the place and my hair is literally, I look like a troll doll. But a greasy troll doll, like a disgusting trash can greasy troll doll with a blotchy face. And I go to pick my kids back up, okay, from my mother-in-law's house, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you would, take more time, maybe go out to eat by yourself or go to the store." And I was like, "Do you see what I look like? You think I wanted to go out in public like this?" And she just goes, "Oh, I see your point." All sad. It was so funny.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Anyway.
Turns out, even when you try to better yourself, you're just gonna be ugly. Too ugly for public.
It was so. I look like a hideous monster.
Yeah, but do the show, I guess.
I'm working on it, okay?
I'm
I'm working. Shut your mouth. I'm trying to do the show, and you're making it hard. Stop making faces! Stop with your faces! I hate your stupid smug faces. Okay. Am I the asshole for calling my niece out on her fit girl lifestyle?
Probably.
What?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm 21. My niece is 21. These are both women. I'll call her Eva, of course, not her real name. Have always been close. She's my best friend and I love her to bits. Both of us are slightly overweight, though since around September 2022, I've been making a lot of lifestyle changes and even lost a significant amount of weight.
Good.
Eva is also doing her best to lose weight. It was something we planned on doing together. I've been trying to get her to go to the gym with me or go on walks, but she always tells me she either doesn't have time or is with her boyfriend that day.
Oh, it's the reverse of what I thought.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then no, you're not really an asshole, but you got to understand that not everybody's gonna make that commitment with you. Just become hot, then right into the show. Maybe be riding with Bryden.
Oh, that's I don't. Is that like a prize for her? Or is
Yeah, yeah. She could hang out with a out of shape 35-year-old patchy bearded man with 4 front fake teeth. That's what the ladies want.
Yeah.
A man man with a hairline of a 50-year-old since he was 8. That's
At least it stays the same.
that
right?
is true. Well, no, I mean, I do. One thing I noticed is like up here, right at the peak of the widow's peak.
It's a very sharp peak.
Yeah, but it's a little thinner than it used to be, so I think it's gonna not be as cool.
You're gonna start but once it starts going, it goes fast.
It doesn't go. Men in my family do not lose their hair; it just thins.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So I got that, but I
seen
won't be able to have like awesome hair anymore.
I've seen it start and just be gone within a year, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean that happens, but no, not to the Proctors. It doesn't happen. I'll always have hair. You won't ever be able to see my scalp, but yeah, it's just it's a little bit of a shame. I'm 35. I'm getting older. But yeah, that's the prize. That's the prize. Is you to come over here, and then I like have to convince Erica. I'd be like, no, actually, like it's totally fine and not gay for you to. It's cool, and I'm a great salesman,
really,
so I think it'll work.
I think that if you were a great salesman, you would understand that Erica would be the draw, not the little leprechaun man.
Excuse me. Do you know who I think I am?
I know you think you are. Yes. Yes.
I'm the white Yeezy, bitch. I'm Beezy.
Okay. Instead, her little brother, who's 16, has been going with me, and I'm really proud of him, as he struggled with a lot of the same issues that come with being overweight. Eva has been posting about her fit girl lifestyle on her social media for a while now, which would be totally awesome if she wasn't going through the McDonald's driveway with her boyfriend almost every day. And it's not a driveway, first of all, you stupid bitch.
Okay, calm down. She's fat. Her brain cells are being sucked up by the fat.
Driveway? That's not what a driveway is.
I know, but I said I was talking to you earlier, and I said chemical mask instead of chemical peel. Okay, like people forget things.
That's fair. You didn't have to point that out because I totally missed it, and now you look even dumber than you usually do.
Well, I still know what it is.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Not calling it the McDonald's driveway, like I live there.
Why do you now? Why do you know what a chemical peel is?
Because it's good for your skin. I've had a chemical peel. It's fucking goddamn horrendous. I don't even know if it helps. I would never do it again.
I don't know if any of the things that were done to me today help either, but they were painful.
Yeah, I can't help you. You'd have to tell me what was involved.
I told you.
I naturally have great skin. I'm just trying to avoid more wrinkles. All right.
She had a scalpel and a needle.
I don't think she had a scalpel.
It looked kind of like one. It wasn't a scalpel for the dermaplaning.
It wasn't a fucking scalpel. Do you know what a scalpel is? Who looks dumb now?
I know what a scalpel is, but it looked like a scalpel.
I know what a scalpel is. It's the logo for Nip Tuck, which nobody gets that fucking reference. That show was like popular, died out. First season was good though. First season of Nip Tuck. Go check that out. It's weird. It's really crazy. There's a murder involved. It's nuts. And then it just sucks.
Which would be totally awesome if she wasn't going through the McDonald's driveway with her boyfriend almost every day, and her brother hadn't flat out told me she fakes most of the posts. I've never commented on it before, and I really wasn't planning to. It's her life, and she's allowed to do whatever she wants.
Nah, she is the asshole.
It's been bothering her for a long time here.
What other people do shouldn't fucking bother you.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to actually be a better person, then just acknowledge that everybody around you kind of fucking sucks and just continue to be awesome, even though they might get some cheap advantages and likes on a post. Jesus fucking Christ. As somebody that's been trying to be a podcaster, I guess I am, but I guess a successful podcaster since 2015. Let me clue you into something. You gotta just love the game. All right, you gotta just love doing what you're doing. So if you're like out there running and all of that stuff, and you see somebody getting likes on an Instagram thing, you gotta question, why are you doing it? Are you doing it for likes on Instagram, or are you just doing it so you can actually better yourself? That way you can be riding with Bryden.
Yeah, it seems like I don't know why you're so fixated on that stupid little idea of yours. But anyway.
What, the idea that we run a contest on the show where women get to have sex with me? Yeah, I don't know why I'm so fucking fixated on it.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's run the contest.
No, it's just gonna be a dude that wins.
If anyone applies,
it's gonna be a dude that wins.
I want applications. DM me on Twitter. It's at OctoAbby with an I.
It's gonna be dudes. This is where the Bride Dogs. No, this is where the Bride.
Send me a resume.
This is where the Bride Dogs are actually going to come in, because the fact is the Bride Dogs would rather fucking Back when I was doing daily streams and shit, that's all they'd ever do is just show up and be like, "What's up, faggot?" That's the Bride Dogs. I can't get them to do anything. They just attack me.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing. So anyway, send me applications for our special dating show episode. It's going to be beautiful.
Erica's going to hate that.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Erica doesn't want me to try to arrange threesomes on my podcast.
Well, then what are you even talking about? You've been trying to.
I don't know. My dreams. I'm just talking about my dreams, man.
Okay, whatever. The point is, I would like to do a dating show episode at some point. So if we need a candidate for it. I was going to let Anglite do it, but he got a little aggressive with me in the DMs. Apparently, I betrayed him and ruined his entire life because I haven't found him a girlfriend yet.
I don't care about any of that. Probably shouldn't have said that on the show, but guess what? I don't care about that.
It's fine.
I just think that the guy's weird. And I hope that he hears this, because I blocked him on the Twitter, and I think he's fucking weird.
I like Anglite.
I don't care for the man. You know who I like? You know we should do the dating show for? The British kid.
Yes.
I like the British kid.
Let's do that. Okay.
He's a perfect candidate. British
kid. Yes. Are you ready for this? If you still listen, I'm pretty sure he still does.
I don't fucking know. I've done a 180 on him. I like him. I'm sure if I talked to him for more than 30 seconds, I'd hate him again. But I like him. He'd be perfect for something like that.
I think you're right.
And then you know what the winner gets? They get a date with the British kid and a "Who Ate All the Pussy" t-shirt.
That's okay. I don't like this.
No, I like it. And you get a Sparks energy drink from 2003. I'm sure I can find one.
Okay. And they can have anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not even going to add more to that. Last Saturday, we decided to have a family dinner. Everything was fine until Eva made a comment on how much I was eating. Something along the lines of, "Jesus, no wonder you've lost so much weight if that's all you're eating." I ate a very normal portion of food, potatoes, some veggies, and salmon. During the dinner, she kept making small comments on both me and her brother, and how we were eating too little, working out too much, and how we would probably develop eating disorders.
You can never be too thin or too rich, okay? Unless you're a man, in which case you can be too thin.
This is making me mad as I read it. I'm sick and tired of people just assuming everyone has an eating disorder. Just because we're not fat pigs does not mean I'm not anorexic. I'm not. Stop DMing me.
I mean, she is anorexic, actually, but I don't know. I've been hovering around. I haven't been trying to actively lose weight recently, but I've been hovering around the same weight. Because it doesn't take that. I eat like a bird. Erica hates it because I will go in. I'll fill up the sink with forks, and I'm like, I take bites. So I'll just take a bite out of something out of the fridge.
Like a grazer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You got to get some plastic forks or something.
That's what she said, but I said no because of the plastic micro. Plus, I just think it's funny.
So wash your fork.
What am I, my own maid?
Yes.
No.
Who's your maid?
I don't know. I keep talking to Erica about we should get a maid. And she's okay. I've gotten a couple quotes, but I don't know what she fucking, You know, because I've had them made before. It's not that big of a deal. Like, you have them come by and do the deep cleaning. I'm not gonna have somebody come by and clean the forks.
Well, yeah, so you should clean your fork.
No, I'm just still not
And
gonna
just
do that.
reuse it later.
No, I throw them into the dishwasher with a little piece of potato salad on it, and the dishwasher should wash it off. That's what I say.
Okay, whatever. Look,
I'm right.
what you need to
Why
understand
do I have
right
to
now
wash my
is
dishes
that if you're a grazer,
before I put them, what's the point?
Listen to me, okay? You're gonna clog up the dishwasher with chunks of food.
I will
Okay?
get a new dishwasher.
Just buy a whole new $1,000 dishwasher. That's a great plan. Every year, just buy a new dishwasher.
Why? You have to buy new Christmas lights every year.
What?
Same thing.
I've had the same Christmas lights that someone gifted to me as a hand-me-down 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
burn the house down.
See, there's that, and I've also seen what you wear. You're not good at this.
I look like a ninja today.
You look like a thrift shop every day.
Well,
some days you look like a literal Christmas tree, though.
Okay. Well, that's not my fault that I look like a tree. Okay. So my kibby type. Okay, I am soft dramatic, and we just look like ints. We just look like that.
You look like a lowercase L.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not Fashion Week, all right? Figure it out.
I can't. What am I supposed to do? Okay.
Hey, I have this green straw right here.
Yeah.
That's you in your favorite green dress.
Okay, but
what an ass color to be like, my favorite dress is green.
Listen to me. It's a dark forest green. It's not like some weird bright,
it's not
loud
even forest green.
thing. It's not. It's like a jade. No, that's brighter. What is the... I don't know.
I'd have to see it again. And it's so fucking snot green and ugly that I wouldn't even want to fucking do it. I'm glad you like it. I have ridiculous clothes. But still.
Okay, look, it's not... Okay, whatever. I hate you. But also,
that's fine.
what I was trying to get at is that if you're a grazer, you should eat grazing foods. Like, cut up some summer sausage and some cheese you're eating meat again.
Yeah.
And some cheese slices and, like, almonds and stuff you don't need forks with. That's what you're supposed to do if you graze.
That's fine. I do that. Yeah, I like the crackers. The black people are cool too, but like crackers are my main guys. But as far as food goes, like Ritz.
It took me a second. I don't know why I did. Just so delayed for such a simple joke.
I am the one and only. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! I don't know why more people don't listen to this show. It's pretty good.
Because of you.
No, I'm the best part of this show.
I don't know. Do the show then.
I should do more singing.
Oh, we can do. Let's just do a musical episode because I'm taking the singing
karaoke
lessons.
episode.
Well, I'm doing the singing
and we
lessons.
can invite like various guests on. Everyone has to do one karaoke song.
That's fine. I'm completely fine with that.
You're doing singing lessons. Okay, so
it'll be good.
Apply to date the British kid, and also apply to do the musical episode where we all each do a karaoke song. And you have to tell me what the song is so that we can just make sure that it has a karaoke version on YouTube for you.
I mean,
because if not, I have to make it. Like, there's programs to making it, and I don't feel like it.
I don't think you can, but
you can.
I don't think you can.
Well, my husband does it for me. He's done it before. He's very nice. He's great. He also buys me things.
He likes me more than you. He also buys me things. Where do you think all these designer clothes come from?
I think he's just addicted to buying things for people at this point. He's realized he's good at gifting, and he's just like, "This is what I do now." And I'm just like, "Honey."
He's bought me. I've got a Maserati in the driveway. Because
I don't have a Maserati. I feel like
I don't know.
Something wrong here.
I don't know. He just showed up one day, and it was from him with a big old bow on it. And I was like, wow,
All right. Well, this episode is over. I have to go scream at my husband and hit him with a pan again. He Just doesn't listen.
And that's not how you get a Maserati in a driveway.
Apparently, I'm doing everything wrong.
Yeah, I've never hit him with the pan. You know, all I do is like, wow, you're a cool guy. And he was like, here's a Maserati. And, you know, he was like,
Yeah.
he told me, he was like, okay, you know, I'm sorry about that, but Christmas, I promise a Bugatti. I was like, oh, that's so many Audis. And he was like, I also have an Audi for you. And I was like, whoa. So I have like tons of cars now because of your husband. So like, what do you got some shit from Alibaba? Like, dude, like just be nice to him. He'll send you Audis.
Well, and I can't change my strategy because then I wouldn't be a rad fib anymore. You have to hate me.
Then it should clip that. She did admit it. Clip that. Clip that. I'm still driving a smart car. See, I put her under a trap.
No, okay. People might think we're joking, okay? But we're 100% dead serious. We will do a karaoke episode if some of you apply. We will do the dating show episode if you apply. Also, British kid, if you don't want to do it, that's, you know, that's fine.
I
but
will ban you from the Discord again if you don't do it.
Yeah, denying this help would be an insult that would make me and Bryden and all Bry dogs and ab bitches your enemies for the rest of your life.
I would not actually care. And I think he might have a girlfriend, to be honest with you.
I don't think he has a girlfriend.
I don't know. I don't know what he does. I just know that he's annoying as shit, but I like him. Now, I've done a 180. Do the show. We have not done the show for 3 weeks.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
We've lost the format so much.
I'm doing it. I'm doing a great job. I got pretty mad after a while and said, well, maybe if you stopped eating all those McChicken burgers and actually joined us for once.
Who's that? Whoa. This is Australian. Who says McChicken burgers?
They might be Australian.
They're Australian.
Maybe that's why she called it the driveway.
That's probably the way the things say it. Yeah, they're Australian, New Zealand, somewhere over there.
Weirdos.
Nobody says the driveway. Maybe the English do. I don't know. But McChicken burger, I am pretty sure is Australian.
That would make a lot of sense.
Now we're on to their game.
Freaking Australians. Okay.
Australia's the worst place. Australians are the worst people, by the way.
Why would you want? It's mostly a giant inhospitable desert full of like lethal things. They have to live on the coasts around this giant desert.
It's geographically, it's hot Canada. It's just a terrible fucking place. There was a time back in now the youngins may not know this. There was a time back in like 2016, 2017 where people were like, oh man, the Australian posters on Twitter are so funny because they say Seppo. No. Australians have never been funny. Ever. They've never been funny.
They just have funny voices.
Name one good Australian comedian. I can name 2 Australian comedians ever, and they're not funny. The first one is Jim Jeffries. And then he's got a couple good bits. And then the second one is that lesbian that looks like me.
Oh, yeah, the one that was like, my dad's Google history. She looked exactly like you. I never realized.
Yeah, she looks like me. And yeah, she's not funny at all. Like, she would have been good if she would have actually, like, used that dad's Google history.
For, like,
bit.
funny
Yeah,
bits.
for funny instead of, like... Leslie, what was it? Lizzie Eiler. Like the one good thing she had in there, she was like, Dad's Google history, bloody Dad's Google history, Lizzie Eiler age.
Yes, that's exactly what I was just thinking, that one was a good one.
That was fun. If you use that for self-deprecation, like I think it was Nick Mullen that said, what was it? It was something along the lines of like, how to love your dyke daughter. Like, that would be great, but instead she was like, sucks.
And even the stupid, like, ugly sounding song and the weird, like, gremlin dance that she had going on could be funny because she looks like a gremlin, like you should lean into it. Sure, that could be part of your bit, but it's just the lamest jokes you ever heard in your life.
I don't know, to be honest with you. She looks like my fucking ex-wife who's was a comedian. I don't know if she's a comedian anymore, but yeah. That's a whole thing. Yeah. Well, she had a few good bits. Everybody's got a few good bits.
I've got so many good bits.
You have no good bits. I've written all of your good bits.
No, you have not. That's a lie. You have multiple times said, that's gold. You could do something with that and help me revise things. But when I steal bits, I steal them from my husband.
Okay. Well,
Beer for babies was his idea.
which is a terrible bit. I stand by the
I
fact
thought
that
it
it's
was
terrible.
good. It was great. I like the part where I made you say a bunch of stupid crap.
Yeah, I've done voiceover for a ton of stuff, and I didn't like some of it.
Okay. Let me see. If you had stopped eating all those McChicken burgers and actually joined us for once, you would feel less insecure, and then you'd have real content to post on your socials.
Damn.
Something along those lines. That's a pretty good burn. The table fell silent, and Eva started crying, saying she was doing all she could, and you and my brother's weight loss is so triggering for me. She decided to go to her room, and her boyfriend said I'd been too harsh on her. Eva did not come back to the table, and everyone was pretty quiet after. How do you have a girlfriend who is obviously he would have seen her social media. Like even my husband, who actively tries to avoid anything to do with the sphere of Twitter I'm in, still like looks at my posts sometimes. My husband does. Like her boyfriend knows what she's posting. How do you like? Does he not think some way about it? Like, how do you ignore that?
It's people, like, you don't want to hurt people that you care about, you know? So, like, maybe she was a little too harsh, but, like, what she really should do is, like, when she wouldn't come back to the table, is go, wow, isn't this the first time you've never come back to a dinner table? You know, like,
yes,
that's the funny thing to do. That's the funny thing to do, but it's not the right thing to do. So, you know, I mean, it just comes down to how much do you protect people's fucking, you know, egos. Like anybody can say anything to me, and like, yeah, I'll get hurt by it, but I'm not gonna like show people that, because that's the type of thing that I like. It's expected. I mean, it's fine, you know. Legitimately, some people do like hurt my feelings sometimes, but I realize really quickly, like, they're just trying to make a fucking joke or calling me on my bullshit. So you can't be mad about that. So you don't like retaliate with this like anger or anything like that. You just be like, fuck, actually, I am gay. I suck.
I do understand the temptation to just have a snarky comeback or whatever, like her stupid one was, but or she didn't even have a comeback. She's just like, I'm doing everything I can, and
That's
it's
not a
so
comeback.
triggering for me that you're losing weight. So that's not a comeback. But when I'm in a similar situation, which has happened a few times, where I've been called on my bullshit, I have the urge to make a comeback and just fight. And don't always, but I try to remember, like, okay, well, consider it. Like, what did they say? Is it true or not before you get mad? And I would say most of the time I end up going, that's fair, and just keeping me being upset to myself because, like, okay, it was fair.
Well, just saying to somebody, that's fair.
That's then, always what I say. Just that's fair. Yeah.
Because it's like today at work, and I'm not going to go too deep into it, but today at work, like I had to calm a customer down that's usually very nice to me, that was just like extremely off the rails. And I was like, hey, I even said these words. I go, hey, look, I know you're upset. I'm here to help. And
I've been using it in real life too, as if and no one knows why I'm like making the face I make after doing my cute little, but like I'm just like, I'm here to help, and I like emphasize it, and it's like everyone just thinks I'm a freak. Like, what is she talking about?
No, this woman by the end of like 4 phone calls was like, hey, thanks for being, you know, like thanks for staying calm even though I was mad. I was like, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Even though between all the calls, I was like, this fucking bitch, god damn it. It's 10:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I have other shit to do besides this moron I've been working with for 6 months. You know, it's a fine person, you know, if she ever hears this. And I do mean it. I mean, fine person. But I thought it was funny. You know, I was like, hey, I'm here to help. It's just a matter of like dealing with people. Like, the Fatty Magoo shouldn't have said those things, but there's just a way you deal with people, because some people are not working on the same frequency as you are. And if you're trying to do anything at all to better yourself, my experience is that anybody or everybody around you is going to tell you that's fucking stupid. Because you've got an idea, and that idea seems stupid because it's not like you at all. Like, if it's like, I'm going to
Yeah.
stop eating Big Macs every day, people are like, that's not like you at all. What are you trying to do? It's crabs in a bucket. All right. So you have
No,
to
yeah,
ignore that. You have to always ignore that stuff. And you can pick
absolutely.
up new hobbies, pick up new talents. You can better yourself physically, mentally, all of these things. But the people around you, they know you and they know what you're like. So bettering yourself seems like a phase. So you have to work
Well,
through
it's
it, and you got to be nice to those people while you're working through it, because everybody has seen somebody go through something and they're like, I'm gonna do this, and then they don't.
yeah. Well, I think another thing, it's not super relevant to this particular post, but just on a tangential note, one of the times I was trying to lose baby weight, people wanted to encourage me by discouraging me. Like, encourage me by saying, like, "You're a mom. You just had a baby. It's fine the way you look. Your weight is fine." And stuff like that. And like that'll come out of the woodwork too. Anytime you try to
Yeah.
better yourself, people will just they think they're being nice by telling you there's nothing wrong with you because you must be like upset and insecure about yourself to want to change something. But I was technically overweight. I had just had a baby. I very clearly had a bunch of baby weight on me. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, it's a completely natural thing. It made me really mad when that was going on for me because it really does not help your own motivation when literally everyone around you is saying, "You look great. You don't need to do that at all. Why are you doing that? Here, I'm going to buy you a burger right this second." Like, it makes no sense. Why do they want you to be fat? Is what you anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a similar
No,
situation.
I
But
think
yeah,
that's
no,
true.
I agree with what you were saying. Let me finish the post real quick. After we got home, my aunt texted that I should apologize to Eva for being mean. I told her I would apologize if she would as well to both me and her little brother for the comments she made, as they hurt me as well. Eva doesn't want to and won't talk to me as long as I won't apologize. Her brother and my mom are on my side, but aunt and uncle are mad that I won't do.
Here's the thing.
Um,
Never apologize for anything. This is what the modern world has taught me. Never apologize for anything, especially if what you did was really funny. And what she did was really funny. Uh,
yeah, the
just don't
girl had it
apologize.
coming. Like, okay, if the girl had been posting her fake posts and like pretending she was on a weight loss journey or pretending she was fit and she's not or whatever, and you called her out that meanly just out of nowhere, okay, but she was like nitpicking and telling you're gonna get an eating disorder because you're not eating enough. Like, yeah, I don't know. She deserved it. I don't think this
And,
person did anything wrong.
and they didn't
The
like,
only reason is to keep the peace for family
fuck
reasons, but
that.
that doesn't mean you're wrong. That just means that it wasn't smart.
Also, I mean, it could have been worse. It's like, it's not like she like did it on a public platform. She did it around the dinner table. When you started reading in
Yeah.
the story initially, I was like, oh shit, she left a comment. That's because like that's a little more egregious,
That
you know?
that's different, and it's impersonal too. Like, this is someone you know. Go speak to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nah, she's fine. Call that fat bitch out for being a fat fucking slob, and like it's fine. Because if she wants to be a fat fucking slob, then that'd be fine. But like, don't do this whole thing where you're just getting all the dopamine out by taking pictures and stuff like that. Just don't be a fat fucking slob. Uh, I'm fatter than I'd like to be, but yeah, I'm still not as fat as I
Yeah.
was. You know,
Well, I'm trying
but
to understand why this person is pretending to be like a fit person when it's the fat
dopamine.
person TikToks that are getting big right now. Maybe she's not fat enough for that.
Well, I mean, it's everybody just wants to circle jerk about how they're a good fucking person and shit like that. That's all it is. You
Yeah.
know, we could all be better all the time, but yeah, if somebody's being a fucking asshole like that, you get them. And if they cry, I mean, I can't imagine like leaving a table cry. I can't. There's literally nothing that could happen in my life that I would leave a dinner table crying. That's a weak, fragile fucking person with a lot of bad shit going on in their life.
I Yeah, I didn't even do that when my husband tricked me into eating Rocky Mountain oysters or
which is
whatever they're
hilarious.
called.
Yeah, they're
I
called
ate
that.
like 3 of them before I realized he was giggling at me, and I got so pissed. I was so
But
mad.
that's
Like,
what
I
you do though.
remember
That's what you do with Rocky
I
Mountain
was so
oysters
mad.
though.
Dude, but not to your wife. And
No,
I
you
was
did
just
to
like,
everybody.
I got so mad. And I told him that it was really messed up and just like this really low, like
You
grim
liked him
tone.
though.
They were fine.
Yeah, okay, but see,
Yeah,
that's the thing.
they were fine.
That's the thing. It's not about. We've done this
It's
on the
just,
show before. It's not
it
that big of
was
a
just,
deal.
I was embarrassed.
Why? The whole thing is you're just like, oh, you like fucking pig testicles like everybody else. I've never had them, but oh, that's not true.
I
Hold
mean,
on,
it's like if
I
you
can't remember.
like ground up and mashed any sort of meat into breading and fried it. Like it was unremarkable and not seasoned very well and had a kind of slightly straight like it was edible. You dip it in a sauce.
It's
I
not
don't
like they
know.
burst pig cum into your mouth, okay? Like it's just not that big of a
Well,
deal.
great.
Like it's gross, sure, but it's not that big of
I
a
think
deal.
it hurt my feelings.
So you were being gay, is what it was.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
being gay.
like who gives a shit? Like, yeah, also I love I let's end the show on this because we got to do the bonus. I
Yeah.
love the millennial definition of gay. Like you were being gay because you ate pig testicles. Not because you ate pig
Yeah.
testicles, because of your reaction to eating pig testicles. Meanwhile, we're
Yeah.
like, there could be two dudes sucking each other's balls, and we're like, yeah, I mean they're gay, but they're not gay. Like that's
Yeah,
they're not
exactly. It's
complaining about
completely
it.
different. It means everything. It's like the word retard. Like the reason
Yeah,
why people are like, why can't I say that is because literally no one is talking about retards when
yeah.
they say the word retard,
I've
and no one is
never.
talking about homosexuals when they call something gay.
I have that. I've done that a lot,
Okay.
but
Well, I mean, I think they use the other word, the F word, for that one.
yeah, I use
I
that one
mean,
a
I
lot.
do. I mean, that's there's a difference between gay and that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's a fact. Uh, but I call my buddies fags too. I'm like, stop being a fag. But I don't mean it in
Well,
like
maybe
to stop
they
being
should
gay.
stop.
Well, yeah, you won't. It's a whole thing. But retard, I've never ever like just be like, look at that retard. I
No,
now
because
here's
that's a
that. Well,
horrible thing to do.
okay, at least in person because I guarantee somebody can pull up video of me doing that.
I believe that. I believe that.
Just watching
I would
people
like
on
that sent
YouTube.
to me.
I guarantee on YouTube reaction
Yeah.
stream things, I've definitely said, look at that retard.
He looks
But
extremely nervous right now. He's like kind of hunched and he's like got his fist to his
well,
mouth,
because I
looking
know I've done
down to
that.
the
I know
side.
I have to. I have to have done that. But you
It's
know,
amazing.
I yeah, as far I'd be like, stop being a retard. Like I saw a TikTok today, it was hilarious. It's obviously pretty old, but some guy shows up to McDonald's and he was like, "Can I have some fries and one retard burger, please?" And they gave him the Travis Scott meal, and he looked at it. And it was really funny. Yeah, look, I definitely have totally said, "Look at this fucking retard," about a retarded person on the
I don't
internet.
think I ever have.
On the internet only. I've
Well,
never
that
done that
doesn't
in person.
count.
I've never done it in a
Look,
person.
I honestly think that unless it's like a legitimate, like you have reason to believe this person is actually threatening your life or something like that, or like something like a terrorist attack or anything, nothing you say on the internet is real.
Yeah, I used to think that, and then I'm of the generation that thought that, and then boy howdy was I fucking wrong.
Well, yeah,
Cause
I'm just saying that that's how it should be.
yeah, things rapidly changed. I got fucked on that one. But oh
I'm
well.
sorry.
I'll just never be in a sitcom. That's fine.
I mean, never say never.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna hire a fucking 65-year-old fucking alcoholic racist on like
Yes.
they're just gonna reboot the King of Queens.
Yeah. Or like, I mean, freaking, how old is Danny DeVito in It's Always Sunny?
He's old. I'm not sure about his
He's
family.
like 50 something, isn't he? I would assume
He's
so.
older than that. He's been in movies since the 80s.
How long ago was It's Always Sunny? It was a little while.
It's still going on, bozo.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking
Let me
of what
search
I'm
Danny
watching right
DeVito's
now, which
fucking.
is season 2.
Which is insane.
How old is
Which
he?
is insane.
Tell me.
Which is insane that this is the first time you fucking watched It's Always Sunny. He's 78.
No way.
That's what the Google says.
He doesn't look too bad for his age. Then.
He's always
I
looked
thought
bad.
He's
always been a short, fat
I know,
midget.
but right. So I just assumed he would always look bad for his age.
I don't. It's fine. It's insane. What is our advice for this? My advice is you did nothing wrong, and maybe just go apologize for the sake of apologizing. No, I think I have only meant 3 apologies in my entire life, and all of them have been to Erica.
Yeah. People don't like to apologize.
It's not that I don't like to apologize. It's not that I don't like to apologize. I'm perfectly fine admitting I was wrong. It's that I'm simply just not wrong that often. Name one thing I'm wrong about. Name one thing I've ever been wrong about.
Look at this. I tell you, you're wrong constantly on this show.
And what ends up happening?
Nothing.
I'm right. That's what happens. That's what happens.
That's not even... You've been right like twice, and you're going to lord it over me forever.
I'm always right. I've always been right. Like, I'm just good.
But you should apologize, but do not let her get away with you apologizing and her accepting, and that's the end of it, because she started it. So you can apologize and say, look, I realize I went too far. I'm sorry. I can't really make an excuse here, but you also, like, you hurt my feelings too. Can we talk about this?
Just say,
like, make it a conversation.
Don't even do that. Just say, like, look, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, which is a non-apology that I use all the time. I don't count those as true apologies. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. That's what I say all the time, and it seems to work on people.
I just don't like the idea of letting people get away with being total horrible assholes while they're holding you captive for an apology with, like, social pressure from the rest of your family. Because I've experienced that, and it just feels really shitty. Like, you should hold people accountable.
That's why you say, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. That's why you do it.
No, but you also need... The other person started it. She needs to be held accountable.
Who cares about accountable? She's a fat fucking loser. Who cares?
Okay.
Like,
she is a fat loser.
Look at all the people around you. How many of them deserve your attention anyway?
Almost none.
Exactly. And the rest of them are your fucking audience. All right? That's the way it is. Now, we are way over on this fucking show already.
We're out of time for today. You're so right. But you can go to patreon.com/here-to-help-podcast and subscribe for as little as $1 to hear the weekly bonus episodes, which are released on Mondays. If you don't even have $1 because you are so poor, you walk around wearing a potato sack and sleeping in trash cans. That's the only reason why you would not give us $1, in my opinion. Like, I can't see any other reason.
Yeah. No brokies.
Yeah, and you can catch us here for the free episode every Thursday. But you should just give us the $1. It's a lot of content. It's like 37 episodes, maybe even 40 by now. Okay, it's great.
No, I think we're on, I think bonus episodes on 35.
35. There you go. Yeah. That's a lot of content for $1. You can listen to one episode a day for a month and still not have listened to them all.
Because we're constantly making them usually.
Yeah.
Except for when Abby's like, oh, I'm sick. Oh, I'm sick. I have a stomach virus.
I still have the same cough.
I have a stomach virus. All right. I have been shitting just yellow Gatorade the whole fucking day.
I don't think you do have it. You're sitting there drinking.
Yeah. Because I power through. Because I power through.
Good job. I'm so proud of you. You can reach us on Twitter at OctoAbby and at one and only Bryden. Go to eGuardWatches.com. Put in promo code HELP. Buy a watch. Father's Day is coming up. Buy a watch for the dad in your life. If you have a dad, if you're listening to this as a woman, you may not have one.
Listen, also, while we're on that, I just want to give a shout out to all of our African-American listeners. Thanks for hanging in there. You're awesome. And we'll get you through Father's Day. It's fine. You don't have to buy a watch. Well, although I know you already have.
Bryden's your dad now.
I am your dad now.
Bryden's your daddy. So get him a watch. Buy him a watch. You can mail it to him.
Yeah, and then I'll like wear like 4 of them and like a
Yeah.
fucking
These are
Armani
for
goddamn hoodie, stand in
for
front of a
African
Cadillac.
children for Father's Day. You're just like, where'd you get those watches? Oh, they're Father's Day presents for my 4 black children.
Yeah,
Where
I
did you
guarantee we
get
have at
those?
least one black listener. I guarantee it.
Well, there's a couple mulattoes.
No, I'm talking full black. I'm talking like black, like Chicago black. We got at least a couple.
I hope so. We're pretty gangster, you know?
I'm gangster.
Pretty-
You ain't shit.
I'm the real OG. Okay, everyone. Thank you for listening. Have
The
a great
real
week.
old
Secure the
granny.
knowledge that we are the only ones you can trust to be straight gangster.